Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name's Joni Ogg, and on behalf of TravelProfessionalNews.com, HomeBasedTravelAgent.com, and FindAHostTravelAgency.com, I want to welcome all of you to today's webinar, and I thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. And today's topic is AmaWaterways Points of Distinction. And our speakers today are Lori Smith and Columba Colicchio. Lori Smith is the Business Development Manager for Texas and Louisiana, and she's been in the travel industry for 37 years. A former travel advisor and an agency manager for 17 years, Lori joined the supplier side of travel with land tour operations in 2008 with Travel Impressions American Express. And Lori enjoyed that position for 8 years, learning the tour ops side of the business. And on her 8th anniversary, 2016, she accepted a position with a competitor river cruise line. And she fell in love with European rivers of the world. And she joined AMA 3.5 years ago, and she says she's found her home. Now, Columba has been with AmaWaterways for 11 years, initially covering the Northeast region. But as the company grew and more BDMs were hired to better serve the agency community, she now covers New York and New Jersey. Now, she started her career many years ago at American Express and then went into cruise sales with Holland America, Carnival, Renaissance, Royal Caribbean, and then finally AmaWaterways. And like many guests, she felt that she's been there and done that with the big ships, and she sought something different. She's never looked back. So do remember, folks, that you're all muted. We do welcome your questions at any time, and you can put those in the question area that you see on the right-hand side of your screen. When the presentation's over, we'll take as many questions as we can. And due to the size today, because we have over 680 people registered for this event, because of the size, we will be monitoring some of the questions during the presentation as well. Some of the staff with AMA is helping to do that. So AMA is generously offering an amazing price today of a complimentary 2024 or 2025 AmaWaterways European River Cruise. I know that all of you join me in thanking them for this generous offer. We're going to be awarding the prize at the end of the webinar to a random attendee who shares the correct answer to question provided by AMA. So let's turn the microphone over to Lori and Columba so we can get started. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you so much. You know, I just looking at the slide, I'm realizing I'm here half the amount of years as AmaWaterways has been around. As Joni mentioned, I've been with AmaWaterways for 11 years. AmaWaterways has been around for 22. So I just realized that. Thanks, Joni. So again,
You're welcome. We're glad you're there.
Happy to be here with you today to talk about the AMA differences and how we lead the way with the many things that we offer on board our ships that our competitors don't. So when we look at where we travel to, you know, Europe is really the heart of our business. For those of you that know a little bit about our company, you know that Rudy, Christine, both are of European descent, and that's really the heart of the business. And of course, Jimmy Murphy, one of the original founders, also from Europe, from Ireland. So Europe is the bulk of our business, but we have many exotic destinations that we travel to as well. So we've got Africa, of course, where we offer our wildlife and safari cruises. Asia, we offer Mekong, beautiful itinerary along the Mekong River, covering Vietnam and Cambodia. Egypt was our latest destination, added in 2021, and new for 25, we'll be introducing the very first opportunity. When people think of South America and river cruising, they generally think of the Amazon. But nope, that wasn't for us. Rudy decided to be a little bit more adventurous, and we're going to be the first river cruise company to offer cruises on the Magdalena River in Colombia. We're very excited about that.
And hi, I'm Lori Smith, and I get to tell you all about the innovations of AMA. And I hope, like Joni said in my bio, that I will retire with this company. The culture of the company is incredible. But what I love about AmaWaterways were the innovations, our leaders. Here you have Christine Kars playing pickleball on board the Magna. You know, the innovation when Rudy designed these vessels, our twin balcony stateroom. We call it the luxury of space, about average 220 square feet. And it has a French balcony and a full veranda in that stateroom category. So about 60% of the inventory on board is in that twin balcony. That's just one of the many, many innovations. And our wellness program, I absolutely love doing champagne yoga in the morning or taking one of our bicycles out. We carry between 24 and 26 bicycles on board. Most of our and our wellness coach, which Christine started this program in 2018, because our clients really want to stay a little bit more active. So it really attracts that client that wants to do it all, maybe hike and bike in the destination. And then sustainability, that's a very important part of our business. 20 of the 28 vessels that we have out right now are green certified, Europe green certified. We do a lot of things on board where we have our daily programs. They're now on the My Ama Cruise app, so we can do away with a lot of that paper. But no worries, if a client wants that paper, we can still produce it for them. And then our newest innovation just happened last year was pickleball. We built a pickleball court on the Magna. So I know there's something for every one of your passengers, which really sets us apart, right? We don't the wellness program and the pickleball court, that really sets us apart from our competitors. So we're still growing, right? And we have 9 vessels that will be joining our fleet, a few that have been in the fleet, but we did not own them. So 24 and 25 will be a huge year for AMA with all of the new vessels coming. And the only one we're missing off of this slide is the new Ama Magna that we're very excited to have. So the Lilia on the Nile River, we just added our 2nd vessel in April of this year. And of course, the Magdalena and the Melody that Columbus spoke about in 2025 when we launched that product. Now, imagine that only 60 passengers on board the Magdalena and the Melody. And I forgot to mention on the Lilia, only 78 passengers. We actually all operate the same size vessel. It's the amount of passengers we put on board that truly makes us one of those points of distinction. Less passengers on board and more personal space. So the Sophia is coming to the Danube in 2026. A new vessel, very excited that we get a 3rd vessel on the Douro. Only 102 passengers on the Douro. And then the Mekong in 2026, the Ama Maya will be joining the Mekong, only 124 passengers on board. So as you can see, more personal space with less passengers on board. And that's a huge point of distinction.
Absolutely. And the luxury of space really has to do with the space to passenger ratio, right? As we talk about, look at that top left photo. That's a beautiful shot of our AB and AS stateroom on the Ama Magna. The first time I walked into that ship, I felt I was walking onto a junior suite in one of the large cruise company ships. That's what it looks like. The twin balcony stateroom right in the center that Lori had alluded to there. And then don't forget, in 2015, we started a partnership with Adventures by Disney. And that's when we started building ships with adjoining staterooms, as you see in that lower picture on the left. We also started building triple staterooms and quad staterooms. Now, if your clients are interested in booking Adventures by Disney, obviously they book that directly with them. But it sends the message that we love having multi-generational families and groups on our ships. We welcome families. You'll find them, young adults, in the summer months and in the, of course, Christmas markets. And an important thing to keep in mind with AMA is when you open the brochure and look at the day-by-day itinerary, every excursion that is listed is included. Unlike our major competitors that say, oh, you get a city tour. Well, what if I want to do this? They'll say you can, but there's an additional charge for that. So every excursion, that's really so important to remember when you're discussing river cruising with your clients, to say that every excursion listed is included. unfortunately, we won't have time to do them all. But again, not only the luxury of space, but the luxury of choice. That's what AmaWaterways gives you. And it's not just about churches, town square, and city hall. We offer so many different experiences, even exclusive experiences. Take it away, Laurie.
Absolutely. So you see Miss Vilshofen on your left-hand picture. We actually offer exclusive experiences, and those are inclusive as well. So you have Vilshofen. It's an Oktoberfest that we celebrate. Even if you're going to on the Danube in March, you still get to experience Oktoberfest in Vilshofen. And then one of my favorites, Lenneck Castle on the Rhine River. We have and all of these are included. We have a visit in the evening by candlelight in a medieval castle. Or maybe in France, we have a wine pairing dinner in a chateau. So all of these experiences are included. Like Columba said, most of our competitors really only have the one included, then you have to pay for the rest, but not with Ama. They're all inclusive, so which makes it very, very nice. And then cuisine. I can't say enough about our award-winning cuisine. We're part of a couple of French gastronomy memberships that are very fancy names. Le Chien, and everyone has probably heard of Le Chien, but we serve regional wine on board. There's never a house wine served. And of course, we go through many regions in one itinerary. That wine will change, but also many dining options. We have the chef's table, and the chef's table is a 4 to 6 course pairing with wine. And that is all inclusive. It's a separate dining room, and everyone gets to dine there. It's a fantastic way to end a cruise, maybe in the middle of the cruise or maybe the first night to celebrate. It's great for celebrations as well. If you're celebrating a birthday, tell your clients that you really want them to enjoy that dining experience. And then we have our private wine rooms in the main dining room on most of our vessels. So there's a lot of the cuisine element of AmaWaterways that is all inclusive. Never an upcharge or never a cost on this with Ama.
And the other thing that we do include is before dinner, we gather everyone in the main lounge for a wonderful sip and sail cocktail party. So guests get back from a shore excursion, they go to their stateroom, relax a little bit, then come up to the main lounge where they got their sip and sail cocktail party, as well as a talk from the cruise manager about the next day's activities. It's just a great way to bring people together. Maybe they're going to dine with different people, because in the dining room, we do work with an open seating policy. So people meet new friends. Tonight they'll sit with this couple, tomorrow night another couple, and it just, you know, develops into great friendships that last forever. People are on board booking their next cruise, taking advantage of those FCBs that we'll talk about later as well. And of course, with all the dining options that we offer, the ship that offers the most dining options, I should say, is the Ama Magna. All of our ships in Europe, except for Portugal, have the main dining room as well as a specialty restaurant. But the Magna is truly unique because not only does she have the main dining room and the chef's table, she offers 2 additional optional restaurants that are all inclusive. So you can actually sail on our ship for a 7-night cruise and every night switch around and only double up every night, every 2 nights. And one night you'll have an extra, so you'll just go back to your favorite. But again, all inclusive, and that's really what it's all about.
And it does have a couple of the bars that have, you know, that go well with the wellness program, because it has a juice bar, right? That fabulous juice bar. So we do have our wellness program, and Christine started the wellness program in 2018, one of our owners, because our clients would like a little bit more active lifestyle on board. And that is anything from our hikes and biking program, which are included in our excursions, to our pickleball, or maybe you want to just do a stretching and yoga class in the morning. These are fantastic to start your day. They're early in the morning. You get to start off your exercise program and continue that. Maybe you've got a little bit, maybe your clients want a little bit healthier lifestyle on board. We can certainly accommodate that. And then I can't talk enough about the onboard entertainment, right? It's a cultural enrichment that continues in the destination. So it could be anything from this dance troupe, which is in Budapest, which is a fantastic dance troupe that comes on board and entertain our guests. So we're always bringing entertainment from the destination to continue that cultural exchange on board. Or it could be our piano players that maybe your clients want to dance to 2 o'clock in the morning. They certainly can do that. This is a troupe on the Mekong. So lots of varieties. It depends on where we are that the entertainment will match the destination. So always that cultural experience we continue in the destination, from cooking classes, wine tastings, and of course, everything in between.
And of course, it's a service on board. I mean, to walk into the lounge and have the waiter know what your choice of beverage is every time you walk in, for him to acknowledge you by name, it's really unparalleled service throughout the ship, whether it's at the front desk, in the dining room, your stateroom attendant, they all do just a fantastic job. We can't say enough about our cruise managers, especially. They are there on the land extensions with you. So if your clients do a pre or post with us, because we feel most people aren't going all the way to Europe for just a 7-night cruise, they want a little bit more. So we package everything beautifully for you with a great big bow and really make it a wow experience for them. They will be met at the hotel by one of our fabulous cruise managers. Here we have one of our favorites, Uwe. He'll be there at the hotel to greet you. There'll be a cocktail party that evening so that those guests can enjoy, and they're there to give you their services. They are there to act as a concierge. The companies will have a representative at the hotel, but 5 o'clock comes, they take their tablecloth and they go home. Uwe will be there with you from the beginning to the end. Then they will travel with you on the motor coach or train, however it is that you're going to get to the ship. They'll do the cruise and they'll do the post extension with you. And also remember that on our pre and post, not only do we include, of course, breakfast and the cocktail party, but we do have sightseeing that's included and also some free time. And that free time is where you take the best advantage of your cruise manager, because they'll give you the best suggestions of where to dine, where to shop, where to stay away from. They're, like I said, there to be your concierge on those pre and post land extensions.
And also Columba, they have little cheat sheets. So if you want to take off and just maybe do a little bit of extra things and go back into the destination, they've done it and they've written about it. So you can kind of follow along their guides as well. And that's just an added service. So we do offer, like Columba said, 2, 3, and 4-night land extensions. And I always say, do enhance your client's experience by offering these land extensions. They're incredible to experience the city. Sometimes it's the embarkation city, or sometimes it could be Prague instead of Vilshofen. So these land extensions are an incredible asset, and of course the cruise managers with you, and they're very extensive. It's not just hotel and taxes, it's really the whole experience with touring in the destination. So always extend your client's stay. They can do both. They can do a pre and a post. Some itineraries will only offer a pre or a post, and some offer both. I always say recommend both. And then air services with AMA. We're here to help you curate that air for your client. So maybe your clients are, they're getting a little bit older. They say, I really want to just travel business class. We can accommodate that choice with different airlines. Maybe they have a certain airline they would like to stay with. We can certainly help them with that. Maybe they want to deviate a little bit off their air schedule and maybe do a back-to-back cruise, which we're seeing a lot of our clients take advantage of since COVID. They're not only adding a pre and a post, but they're adding another cruise on and maybe another river. So we can help them with that air service from start to finish and really give them a very customizable air schedule.
And of course, we're here to assist you. This is the shot of our sales team at a sales meeting a couple of years ago. We're all local. So even if you work with host agencies, unlike other companies that say, oh, you've got to call your headquarters BDM, we're here. boots on the ground wherever you are locally if you registered in the system that way. So no matter who you're with, we're here to assist you, whether it's a local event live, whether it's a Zoom event, whether it's marketing materials, to help you, just guide you through the booking engine, or guide you through our site to find what you need. We're all here for you to assist in any way we can. And we value our partnership. So if you haven't already registered with us, hopefully you're all registered and this isn't the first time you're hearing about AmaWaterways. Just take a look at AmaWaterways.com. In the upper right corner, that's where you're going to find the Travel Advisor portal. You're going to click on that, register as a new advisor using the credentials from your headquarters office or your own agency. And if it's a headquarters, put your local address, like I said. You'll have access to our AmaAcademy courses, which are, not only will you learn a lot, but it affords you some benefits as well. The online booking engine is housed there. There's a shot of our sales team. If you're not familiar with who your BDM is, you can take a look there, or just shoot a quick email to salesengagement@amawaterways.com, and they'll be happy to refer you to your correct BDM. We've got lots of great marketing tools, as I mentioned. These great tools that we call toolkits. Marketing since COVID has really shown. They have come out of the woodwork and supplying us with so many great tools that I love to take advantage of, and many agents do as well. If you need a reel for Facebook, if you need just some images that you want to convey, you want to have some content for something you're writing, an article, the toolkits are an unbelievable source. I cannot say enough about them. And since COVID began, I don't know how he does it, but Alex Pinello has been tirelessly, I think would say 99% of the time, hosting our Webinar Wednesdays, and it has not stopped. We always can find some content to share with you. So once you're registered with us, you will get notification of what the next week's webinar will be. All you have to do is click and register, and please join us. And even if you miss webinars, they are all housed on our website. So if there's a particular topic that you're looking to get some more information about, just check out the Webinar Wednesday tab on the left and then scroll for the subject you're looking for. And the newest addition to our toolkits is our co-branded website. If you have not taken a look at this, you're really missing an unbelievable opportunity. You're getting the opportunity to create a link that will take your clients to your website, but it's really our website, but you're getting credit. As long as you set up this co-branded website, it'll take you all of 3 minutes to do. You can upload a photo, your email address. Of course, the link will be created. You can share it far and wide. And if anybody clicks on it and makes a booking, you will get an email notification that, hey, Mary Jones has just made a booking and here's the reservation number. It's an unbelievable tool, and it's been only out since December, and agents are raving about it. So I hope you take advantage of that.
So this year, and we just started this on AmaWaterways turns 22, so we are offering our valuable travel advisors an opportunity to earn a $100 e-gift card, and this is unlimited. So the caveat to that is a $100 gift card. Any 2024 booking that travels and you book through June 14th through September 30th is going to give you a $100 e-gift card. You do not have to track it. We do all the tracking for you, and we will, after the booking's made, within that week, we will start processing those gift cards. So good luck with that, and happy anniversary, 22nd anniversary to AMA. Also with that, we have our Sale 3, Sale Free. So from June 7th to December 31st of this year on any 2024 sailings, all you have to do is make 3 new FIT bookings, and you get to cruise free. So we call it Sale 3, Sale Free. Please take advantage of this. This is the best way that you can get on board. And maybe you do a sale with me. You can book a group. Group counts as 1 booking, and take a group. Reach out to your local business development manager and ask them about what inventory we have that could possibly you can book a group on, and do a sail with me. Your clients love you and they love to sail with you. So take advantage of that. Pick an itinerary that we have good availability on and reach out to your business development manager to help you.
Of course, our complimentary land offer is due to expire any minute now, June 30th. So we did talk about those pre and post land extensions that are available for our cruises. And we had this complimentary program in place for the past 3 or actually 6 months. I think we extended it once. It is capacity controlled. There is some still limited availability, but if you have clients that are interested, you can call reservations or look at the online booking engine. It'll show you which dates that this fantastic offer is still available on.
And also we're offering our Air Plus. Now I just want to explain a little bit about our Air Plus because I talked about our custom air, right? That is, custom air is going to be for your client that is very particular about what flights they would like, what class of service they're traveling in. And Air Plus for us is a fixed air cost on good on 24 and select 24 and 25 sailings. So it's a fixed cost, $8.99, premium economy $22.99, or business class $42.99. This is very highly restrictive. So if your clients really they want to leave the choice to us of what flights they take or connections, then this would be a perfect fit for them. And we're offering this, but it does expire June 30th of this year. So, Joni, do we have any questions?
Okay, great. Yes, this is wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes, we do have some questions. All right, so are you ready, ladies, ready for this?
We all are.
Okay, good. First question, and this is asked by a few people, so I wanted to make sure we ask this. What is AmaWaterways' commission policy?
Excellent question. Our base commission is 15% on cruises. We also pay 10% on extra nights. We pay 12% on pre and post land extensions. And believe it or not, we pay 5% commission on air. And that's the total cost of the ticket. So we don't break it down, say, you know, taxes and fees and then airfare. You'll get 5% commission on the total cost of the air. Of course, there is higher commission for our many consortia. If you're a member of those consortia, you should know what it is. It is a base of 18%. Okay, so the other nice thing is that if your base is 15%, if you're not a member of a consortium, groups, we pay 18%. So because we don't spend much money on marketing, but we figured that extra 3% will assist in your marketing effort. So a group with us, we didn't really talk about that, but groups are only 5 staterooms, and we will pay 18% base commission for groups.
That's fantastic. I'm glad you brought that in about the groups too, because I know that's a question a lot of people have as well. This is another great question. Are there age requirements for guests on board AmaWaterways?
There are. So we have been we've been hosting a lot of multi-generational families. And I always say when I'm doing my presentations, the gift of travel, right? I keep saying the gift of travel for Christmas, because a lot of families are going to giving a travel, a trip, a journey to their clients instead, to their families, instead of just collecting things, right? We all collect things. But with AMA, children are welcome on board. And we always say, you know, at least 5 years or older. On our Africa product, it's going to be 12 years or older. So we are seeing a trend of more families traveling together, multi-generation with their grandparents and children, and it makes it a wonderful memory. So really put that out to your clients. You know, is there a trip like AMA that would be a fantastic fit for your family, and offer that to them? Tell them, you know, it's always nice to unwrap a trip for Christmas instead of things, because we all collect things.
That's wonderful. Yep, I think I would love to be able to do that with my grandchildren for sure. Are there, or can you tell me more about, or us more about your weekly webinars? They sound very interesting.
Yeah, the weekly webinars have been a huge, huge hit. They, like I said, repeat. They are housed on our website if you missed any of them. But we always find something new and innovative and exciting to talk about. It's amazing how we do it, but we do. I mean, 2 weeks ago, we did a marketing webinar, which was hosted by the marketing team. We'll do specific destinations. We had the Mekong a few weeks ago. We did Colombia a few weeks ago. And as things develop, you know, there'll be more that'll bring more to that particular destination to light, or that particular itinerary to light. We've done Egypt ones. So it's hosted by executives from the company. Sometimes we'll have a guest advisor that maybe has had some tremendous success with a particular group. It could be a number of different things, but it's usually the executives from the company, and sometimes a guest, either an agent or yeah, what else would it be? Just, yeah, an agent, I think, just to talk about. We've had wine ones where we've had wine hosts on board. We even do, for consumers, sip and sail cocktail hours. And when those, they haven't been happening as often as they have during COVID, but once you're registered with us, you'll be invited to every event that we hold. So you'll have that opportunity to click on the link, register. If you can make it, great. If you miss it by any chance, you could always find it on our website.
So Columba, it's every Wednesday at 12:30 Central or 1:30 Eastern or 10:30 Pacific. So there is a time there, and you do get the link. You can go to the Travel Advisor portal and register on the Travel Advisor portal for the next coming webinar Wednesday.
Okay, perfect. How does AmaAcademy benefit the travel advisor?
Another good question. As I said, not only will you learn a lot, but we offer FAM trips, or travel agent reduced rate trips, during the course of the year. And by completing one of the AmaAcademy courses, you'll get a reduced rate on your FAM trip. You'll also, as you complete one of the courses, if you make a booking within 90 days of that, of completing the course, you'll get a $50 bonus commission. And I think right now there are 3 courses on the site that are available.
Yes, we have a new groups course that definitely, if you're interested in groups, it's all the nuts and bolts of groups with Ama.
Okay, great. What offers do you have for solo travelers?
Great question as well. So our solo offer is normally 1.25% for our D&E stateroom categories, or 1.50% for our twin balconies. And then of course, suites, it's at full cost of 200%. But we do have, sometimes we offer, on our 4 France vessels, we have no solo supplement. So we're very friendly for our solo passengers, and it's a great way for you to connect with your solo passengers, because a lot of my competitors will charge that 200% for a solo.
Okay,
yes,
great.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Lori also meant is sometimes we'll offer reduced solo supplements of 20% or 25%. So the standard is 50 with us, 50%. And then there's those 4 French ships that have solo staterooms with no supplement ever, but you really have to be flexible because they do sell out. So if your client is flexible, we can find it for you, but you know, they're very, very popular.
That's a great benefit. That's awesome. Okay, so let me just ask this one. This is a good question. Can guests bring their own purchased alcohol, wine, or beer on board in Europe? And is there a fee, or a corkage fee, if we should say, to do so?
Well, we actually do not have a corkage fee. You know, when you're sailing through some of these beautiful regions, especially the wine regions, you do want to purchase a bottle and maybe bring it back on board. You can certainly do that. There's no corkage fee. We ask that you just don't start the trip with, you know, a case of alcohol, because, you know, it's just not necessary. So always encouraged to get that fabulous bottle of wine if they're shopping and want to bring it back on board. We do not have a corkage fee on that.
That is really a wonderful benefit, because you're right. Cruising through some of those ports, you just, you know, you need to pick up a bottle or 2, you know, so you enjoy sitting on your veranda, right? All right, sounds good. Okay, so here we go. how can agents earn a tour conductor credit?
Okay, for every 5 staterooms, you'll earn 1 TC. We do not cap the number of TCs. So if you sell 20 staterooms, you will earn 4 TCs. Our major competitor, I believe, caps you at 3 TCs, even if you sell 20 staterooms. So if you definitely have 20 staterooms, you'll earn 4 TCs. You can designate someone as the tour conductor, or it could just be extra for you, however you want to work it. And while we're talking about groups, we should also just mention, if you have a real, a group that's solid, maybe it's a corporate group, we work very, very well with charters. A part charter with us is 15 staterooms. And the way that works is you would send your BDM an email. You can tell them you're interested in a part charter quote, and it's usually at a net rate. It could be a discount of anywhere from 30 to 45% off the brochure price. And then you mark it up accordingly. So it really works very, very well for real corporate groups that, it's the one person is paying for everyone. They want to keep the cost down perhaps, but they want to really solidify the contract. Part charter may be the way to go.
Okay, perfect. Does a group booking count as one booking towards sale? Excuse me, I can't say this right. Sell 3, sail 3.
Yes, it does. It would count, your group booking would count as one, because remember, you're earning TCs and you're earning value on booking a group. So this is based on FIT or individual bookings.
Okay, perfect. All right. I think we have got most of our questions answered. And of course, we have a very important question we have to ask as well. We're going to be offering this amazing prize from AMA, which is a cruise in Europe in 24 or 25, and restrictions do apply. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask a question. I want you all to take a look at your right-hand side of your screen, and you're going to put the answer to that question as fast as you humanly possible in the chat area. And then we're going to, because of the number today, we've got so darn many people here, which is awesome, but it's so many that we're going to do a random pick of that, because I usually pick like the 10th person, but this is way too many people to try that one. So we're going to do a random pick, folks. All right, and you know what? I'm going to ask one more question, and then of you ladies, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the prize. What destination do you suggest for agents to sell to first-time river cruisers?
Well, the Danube or the Rhine River. These are the most popular rivers. Your clients probably know these rivers, and they're beautiful first-time river cruise rivers. So the Danube,
yeah, it's
and we've
wonderful.
Yes, we have almost 5 variations of the Danube, and of course the Rhine and the Mosel, you can mix those, but those are going to be your most popular rivers.
I would agree.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have to agree, having had the opportunity to sail them before. It's amazing. Okay, so we're going to do the prize now. Ready, folks? All right, get ready to put your answer in as fast as you can, travel advisors. And here we go. What 4 continents does AmaWaterways cruise through? Go.
That was an early slide. That's good.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to get this right. So let me just ask, while we're doing this and we're waiting for, I'm going to pick a random. I'm just going to ask one more thing from you ladies. Can you give us any detail about the itineraries that are selling to Colombia?
Yeah, well, we're going to be starting in January, and it's a 7-night cruise from Cartagena to Barranquilla, or vice versa. So we'll have 2 ships, 30 staterooms each. We really want to protect the environment there, so we wanted something small and intimate. You'll be able to add a pre or post land extension. You can do 2 nights in Medellin and then Cartagena, and board the ship in Cartagena, and then continue to Barranquilla, as I mentioned, and the post extension will then be the Panama Canal. So we're really excited about this opportunity. It's, I'm in the Northeast, so it's closer to home for me. I just think it's going to be so exciting. We're actually building some smaller vessels to kind of give you the experience of getting into tributaries of the river for some more wildlife. As Lori mentioned about the exclusive experiences, every time we arrive in Barranquilla, no matter what month it is, you will be treated to a wonderful Carnival celebration. I've been reading a book about, I have to find it now, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, all about the Magdalena River, and it's just got so much history, so colorful, not only, the coffee, the foods, lots of history as far as slavery. We're going to spend time visiting this little town, I think it's called Mompox, which is one of like the first slave communities. These are escaped slaves that were taken to South America to work the sugar canes and that kind of thing. Also the gold mines there. So lots and lots of history, which I think is going to be really exciting.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. All right, well, we've got a winner. Anybody want me to announce them? I have a feeling they do. Okay, so the answer to the question is Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America. So that is the 4 continents that AmaWaterways cruises through. And our winner today, randomly chosen, is Kara Brown. Kara, congratulations. You are so lucky today. You should be out there buying a bunch of lotto tickets too. Congratulations to you. Again, thank you, ladies. Wonderful, wonderful presentation. Ama's certainly one of our personal favorites. So we are really thrilled to be able to be here with you today, and we appreciate your continued support to Travel Professional News. So folks, thanks again for being here. Ladies, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you, Joni. And I just want to remind the advisors, please work with your local BDM, because they're your, they can develop your business and help you grow your river cruise business with AMA. We do have a sales team flyer in the handouts if you want to take that. And of course, we'll follow up with you. But reach out to your BDM and let them help you grow your business with AMA.
That's perfect. And also, just for you folks to know, we do record this webinar, and this will be available probably in a couple hours. And so you will receive an email from Travel Professional News or from GoToWebinar, actually, that will give you the links to be able to see this if you want to watch it again, if you missed something. So just so you all know, this has been recorded. Ladies, again, thank you. Thank you to all our advisors for being on here today. What an amazing number. And we will see you all next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.